And welcome to Anno 1800. And we have a new series in here that I think you might love. And I'm really excited to share this with you because I've been enjoying this game on our live streams, and I think you might enjoy that as well. So, the way we're gonna play it, we will play it on the sandbox mode. We are not playing with any DLCs, and we are playing on the normal mode with just one very small change. And that change is basically, I will show that in here. So normal mode, we are moving ahead. We are removing Barrel of Mara because she's usually very strong against new players and beginners. And this is a series for beginners. I'm considering myself a beginner as well, so this will make our life a little bit easier, and we can take things a little bit slower and learn some of the more advanced conditions of the game as well. So that's the only change that I will do, and I really hope you enjoy this game and enjoy this series because I'm really excited to play this. So let's set sail. Let's start here on our new island, and seems like we have pretty good land in there. And look at this. Oh, so much space in there for us available. That's nice. All right. So looking at this, we can start, well, basically building our farmers' residence. So I think the way I want to do this, I want a road coming straight in here. And what I usually do, I do 5x2 like that. And we have reached the age of agriculture because we are adding farmers into our little town in here. Adding those roads in there, we will need quite a lot of farmers, so I'll add more of them just to help us out. And as soon as we hit 50 farmers, we have 30 at the moment, we can start with the fishery as well. Now, we've been lucky enough to have these clay pits in here, or clay deposit. We also have a coal deposit, but I think I want to add a lumberjack hut around here as well, just because this would be very helpful for us, and we can just make sure that they have a road going straight into there. We also need a sawmill, and I will just put that outside of the range in there, just to make sure that we have this ready to go. And hopefully, we need construction materials. We do have some in here, so I'll get that for us. I might also bring that in as well. And then we get the warehouse in there, and everyone should hopefully be happier with this. So something else that I want here, if we can, I'll add more farmers in there. And that's definitely not what I wanted to do in here, but we can demolish these a little bit. Good. We currently have 40 farmers, so if we do one more row in there, we will be sorted and can do some fishes as well. There we go. We have our fishery ready to be placed. Now we might need some resources in there, and for that we need more money, and we need more, I think that's just money that we need more timber. We need more timber as well. So what I'll start doing, we may start exploring in here, and we'll see how this all goes. I'll let them go and start opening the map for us in there. While we do this, hopefully we'll start getting some nice things in here. We need to do the market. I completely forgot about the market, and I will do a blueprint. I'll add that in there. We need money and planks for that. Otherwise, people won't be able to buy food, and without food, they won't be able to actually survive. So we're starting to have money now. No shame in it. We believe you like how it will be in fairy tales. Alright, and we found another piece of land in here. After a short break for a sneeze there, we are in peace with Willy, and we may sign a treaty for requesting trade rights. Why not? What? We don't have any stands with them, so let's flatter them a little bit. Can you try that again now? Oh, chance of success 0. All right. Maybe we need to wait a little bit before we do that. That's fair enough. We do have a quest available in here. All right. So we have such a cultural chat. I think he loaded up too many crates by mistake. I've got loads more, of course, but I don't need those materials. So deliver to Wibblestock with the... So load a ship with the request amount of goods and sail to the quest giver harbor. So we need to deliver 10 timber to that. Let's go back then. Load on the resource and see what we can do. We can build this, but maybe, you know what, I'll build this. This is priority. We need to start selling stuff and also build our fishery in here. Otherwise, they won't be able to eat, and we know that we need that. So there we go. While we do this, we will start seeing well, our ship will come in here. That is fantastic. We need more money, but I think as soon as they start buying things, we will start to see more money coming into play in here. We can also add more farmers if we want to. They're not very happy though. They need their work clothes. And to do their work clothes, what we need is a framework knitters and a sheep farm. So let's start working on these over here. So what I'll do, I'll actually just give me an indication that this goes in here. We'll add an extra road in there, and I'll potentially just bring this in there, and I will create a blueprint for this just to make sure that they all know that we have this in here. And for this, we need to build the ship area in there. There we go. Hopefully this will help us out a little bit. So let's speed things up slightly. We're still struggling a little bit with money with the planks, but that is coming. That is a resident request. So let's do that. Find and collect the stray dogs. Oh, there we go. We got this one. And we got a mate. Good. I think we can go now straight into where we need to go. Don't know exactly where that is, but we will figure that out. Doing this quest will help us with money and will make things a lot better for us. So we need to do that. We need more timber though for this, but we are producing that in there. We need to produce a second one. Oh, hello. Let's find where your port is so we can deliver the goods to you. Nice city there you have. Plenty of coal as well. There we go. We found it. But is this the place where I need to go? Doesn't seem like it. So I may just keep, because I need to deliver to Wibblestock's VD. And I have a feeling that this arrow point in there is where I need to go. Let's take a look at this while we are here. I have plenty of people. We definitely need this. Let's build that. so we can start working on this. And what we might do next is basically do another timber farm. That might help us, but I think what we might need to do is look at what they need here. Yeah, they need the work clothes, so this will help them out. Let's go to build and let's give them another. You know what? What will make them happy is if we do schnapps or a pub. So maybe that's what we do. We do a potato farm, and that can be helpful, you know? I think what I can do is basically bring this road in here, and we can do that potato farm in this area. Also, let me look at this, because we do need to finish this quest, which will give us quite a lot of money. It seems like that's where I need to go. At least we have that star in here. So, oh, there we go. Oh, there is a quest available in there as well. Did I do this? I did like way too much in there that I wasn't really needed. So let's come in here and we will deliver the wood for them in there. That's fine. Cool, how are we doing with this? Let's go back to building because we need more things in here. I think people would be slightly better now that we are producing clothes as well. What we need to look at is that the cloth production wool is 30 seconds and work clothes is 30 seconds, so it's 1-to-1. So that is all good. We might need a fire station somewhere in here as well, and I'll get there. Maybe I'll turn that around and put this in here. I think that'll be good. And what we can take a look as well is the balance production and see if we're missing something. So demand is the blue bar and supply is the green one. As far as we have them the same, or the green is higher or more than the blue one, then we are good. So far we are good in here. We can expand a little bit more and there won't be a problem. If we do need the money, one of the things that we can do is basically build the schnapps, because they will provide quite a lot for us. So we can come in here and create the farm there for us. We need a warehouse nearby, which we can add one potentially. I want to say around here, just close enough, you know, for this to be sorted, and our ship is going to where it should go. So this is saying that we are missing the potato field. Let's actually make that happen. We should have a few that we can do in here, and I will definitely do that. Just because this needs just money, we should be alright in adding this. Oh, we reached the limit in there. Alright, that's fine. So we're producing potato, so we need to come in here and start producing the distillery as well. Distillery, I'll put it in here, just it's close enough, and we can start selling that for a very good price. Hopefully this will give us more and more money in there. We can also look at the finance and take a look at what we are spending money on. So infrastructure, production buildings is actually what's more expensive in there, and until especially the framework knitters, the sheep farm, potato farm and the schnapps, they start making full money, then we will be negative there. But as we go, things will start improving and make things better for us. also do the fire department in there, so we can actually, well, we're basically all sorted. That's what we need in there. And they all have their good resources. Yes. There we go. We also got some reputation with Willy now. Let's go in there and see if we can get some trading. So with you, treaties. Alright, we have... Oh, we need to pay 15,000 for that. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's see how this goes. And I know that Princess King is also willing to do some trade. So let's take a look at that. Or not trade, but to talk to us at least. Let's see. Take a photo of sailing ship. Is that what he wants? All right, we got it. Nice. Let's go back. Let's make sure that our ship also go back in here. We still have some wood, so when we get here, I'll transfer this back and we will be taking things to the next level. So they're all ready to upgrade now, which is quite good. And they should be happier now that they have the schnapps as well. Oh, look at that. Happy people. And as I mentioned, our money now is going up. And so we're making a lot more money from the farmers. And we have a lot of population and we are ready to expand. Before we do, I do want to do another thing in here, which is adding the second lumberjack huts, because this would be really necessary for our future in here. And what I'll do, I'll try to get this as well placed as possible in there, and I think that'll be in here, that'll be alright. And then I'll bring a road in there, also connect this one, why not? And I'll bring another wood production in here. So what this means is that we have 1-to-1, 1-to-1. We have a warehouse in the middle there that will help them out and will produce a lot more lumber. Now if you look at what we have in here, they offer fish and they request bread, beer and soap. So we don't have any of those yet. She's offering trade rights to us. Oh, great. We didn't have to pay for anything. Let's look at what you want. You're offering clothes and fish, and you request sausage, beer, and bread. Look like if we make bread and beer, or even sausage, that'll be fantastic all around. So maybe that's what we will focus on our next episode in here as we level things up. So this is how we stop. But before we actually do stop, what I want to do is hit you and upgrade those two houses in there. And now we are in the age of industrialization. What does that mean? That means that we now have workers, and workers have other needs. Like for happiness, they need church, they need beer, and they need sausage, bread, soap, and school. So these will be targets that we'll have to do for our next episode. I think this is a very, very good start for us in here, and we have things under control. So for now, that will be all that we have. Please do let me know what you think, and if you want to see something else in here, and I will definitely show that to you. I forgot to build the fire station, so let's get that going. Oh, words, right? But we are busy, we are getting things done, and everyone's happy, we are making money. How good is that? Great start, we are ready to go. We open the map and start trading, and we are all now ready for the industrialization age. So that'll be what we do in the next episode, but for today, that'll be all. Let me know in the comments what you think. Or do you do things differently? Do you know this game? Do you like it? I'm really keen on hearing what you have to say. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!